Now we will talk about the electronic configuration or distribution. Each energy level can carry certain amount of electrons, which is calculated by the rules 2n power 2, which means that the first energy level can saturated by 2 electrons, and the second energy level, which is L, is saturated by 8 electrons, and the third energy level M is saturated by 18 electrons, and the fourth energy level N can saturated by 32 electrons. This rule is not applied for energy level more than 4 because the atom will be not stable. Let's see some examples for the electronic configuration. Did you remember what is the sample of sodium first? Yes, Na. Why we didn't write sodium S? Because it derived from their Latin name, which is natrium, right? So sodium Na, they have 2 numbers. What is these numbers called? Atomic number, right? And what are these numbers called? Mass number. What is the number, which one can we use to make an electronic configuration or distribution of electrons? Atomic number is the numbers of electrons, which is distributed in the energy level. So we will distribute the 11 in the energy level. The first energy level is saturated by 2 electrons. What about the second? L is saturated by 8. So I have 2 plus 8, which is 10. So I have only 1. We will put it in the energy level, the third energy level, which is called M. Put 1 here. Okay. Let's take another example, which is chlorine. Chlorine have 2 numbers, 17, 35. Which number is the numbers of electrons? Right, 17 is the atomic number, which is the numbers of electrons. So we will distribute the 17 in the energy level. The first energy level is saturated by 2, and the second, 8. So I have 2 plus 8 equal 10. I have 7 electrons. We will put the least 7 electrons in the third energy level M, and so on. If I have the third, I will check the activity of the element by the numbers of electrons in the outermost energy level. If the third energy level or the outermost energy level contains less than 8 electrons, it will be active element. If the outermost energy level is completely filled with electrons like argon, M is completely filled with electrons, which is 8 electrons, so it will be inactive, which is called inert gases or noble gases. So the atom is active and not stable if the numbers of electrons in the outermost energy level less than 8 electrons. And the atom will be inert or noble gases or inactive elements if the outermost energy level is completely filled with electrons. Thank you for listening.